everybody, and welcome back to the channel. So the NBA season is still pretty far away, but that hasn't stopped people from giving their predictions on teams' records, player stats, MVP, Rookie of the Year, all that kind of stuff. That hasn't stopped people from giving their predictions so early. And of course, that comes with the Pistons win-loss predictions given from Las Vegas and a bunch of other people you guys can see throughout NBA Twitter. And for Pistons fans, it hasn't been so nice to them. So I believe Las Vegas gave the Pistons 37 wins. I think it was over under on 37 wins. I've seen other people on Pistons Twitter, not Pistons Twitter, on NBA Twitter giving us anywhere between 34 and 39 wins, which is down from last season. So I got sick of seeing all these predictions because some of them have gotten on my nerves. So I decided to give you guys what I believe the Pistons, what I believe the Pistons can win around, how many games they can win around, and what I think about the rest of these predictions I've been seeing. So first, I'm gonna talk about some of the predictions I've seen. So actually, one of the predictions, I don't know where it's from. I don't know if it was Bleacher Report. I don't know where exactly it was. Actually, I believe it was from Andy Bailey. I believe he said the Pistons would win, I forget what it was, like 35 wins or something. And his description underneath was, you can't stay afloat in the offseason when the rest of the Eastern Conference teams are getting better. You can't just stay the same. And are these people tracking the Pistons offseason? Because the Pistons definitely did not stay the same. They changed backup point guards, improved at backup point guard with Derrick Rose. They got Sekou Doumbouya out of the draft. We got Tony Snell. We got a better backup center, well, if he makes the roster, in Christian Wood. We got Markieff Morris. We signed Michael Beasley. We got a better third point guard over Jose Calderon and Tim Frazier. Like, the Pistons, 100%, you can say whatever you want about the Pistons signings. If you want to say you don't agree with the signings, if you believe that the Pistons signings were bad, if you don't like Derrick Rose, if you don't like Markieff Morris, if you don't like these guys, then you can say that. But to say the Pistons stayed the same this offseason, that's just, it's like you haven't even paid attention to anything the Pistons have done. So while I disagree with a lot of the predictions just based off win-losses, the descriptions of why they're giving us these predictions is what really is making me mad. I don't know about the rest of you guys, but it's not even so much just the win-losses, it's the description. Like, that description I just named, that's just not true. And I don't really see how anybody can reasonably say we didn't improve at each one of the positions we signed at. I just don't see how you can say that. So I just don't agree with that. So I'm going to keep this video short. So real quick before I get into my predictions, I'm going to talk about another reason why I believe these people are giving the Pistons pretty low expectations. And that is because, I guess, injuries. And that's probably the most fair thing someone could use against the Pistons. I mean, they signed Derrick Rose, who has an injury history. They have Blake Griffin still, who has an injury history, even though he played, I believe, 78 games last year. They got Reggie Jackson, who has an injury history, even though he played every single game last year. So if they believe that the injury bug is just going to hit the Pistons and all these players are just going to get hurt, like Blake, Reggie, Derrick, like all the players I just named, then yeah, I can see them having pretty low win total. So now that I've talked about everybody else's predictions and try to give them a fair shake a little bit at the end with the injury excuse, let me just get into my prediction. And like I said, I believe the Pistons improved at backup point guard. I believe they improved at the wing drastically. I think you have to assume some kind of jump from Luke or at least one of the other young guys, and Svi, Bruce, or Kyrie, one of them. We've already witnessed Bruce's passing ability in Summer League, and I think that's going to translate. You got Christian Wood if he makes the roster, and if he doesn't, then you got Michael Beasley and Markieff Morris, which I think are improvements over who we had last year. I believe it's even an improvement over who we have now in Thon Maker, and everyone knows how low I am on Thon. So if you take in all of that, and a second year in Dwayne Casey's system and getting familiar, and Reggie Jackson being healthy from the jump and not waiting till January to let him run pick and rolls because he wasn't healthy enough, if you take all that into account, I think the Pistons are going to win 45 games. I'm going to give them a realistic 45 wins. I believe they're going to finish somewhere between, I think, 6th or 5th seed. And like I said, it's just because I believe the Pistons, I seriously believe the Pistons improved at just about every position, backup-wise, and I believe they improved at wing drastically. And I think that's going to make a huge difference. And I believe having Reggie healthy from the jump is going to make a huge difference as well. So 45 wins, I believe, is realistic for the Pistons. So like I said, I was going to keep this video short. That's my prediction. I believe the Pistons will win 45 games. I believe the other predictions that people are giving, specifically the description of why they're giving the Pistons those amount of wins, I believe is absurd. So let me know down below in the comment section how many games you think the Pistons are going to win. And if you like the video and you like my prediction, you agree with me, go ahead and hit that like button. And if you haven't already, hit that subscribe button in case you guys haven't already and you guys want to see all my content moving forward. And lastly, I'm sure some of you guys noticed I switched the way my mic was set up midway through the video. So let me know which way you guys like it, the way I sounded after like the halfway point or how I sounded at the beginning of the video. Let me know about that in the comment section down below too. Thank you guys for tuning in for this video. Until next time, peace out.